What's up, you guys? This is Jayden. I'm back with another video. Wearing a blue shirt today, kind of weird. Mostly wearing like black or like red, and then you've seen these videos. Today I'm switching up, you know what I'm saying? So, yes, sir. If you saw the title of this video, then you already know what I'm going to be discussing, and that is why looks are overrated. Shout out to Self-Developed. I'm pretty sure a lot of you probably know who that channel is. If you're really big into self-improvement and self-development, you should definitely check out his channel, of course, because he talked about this in one of his videos about why looks don't really matter. You should go after more average women. And let's be real, the woman that we end up with for our lives, they're going to be beautiful to us as men, of course. But the problem is that when you really look at it, and this is just me speaking of myself too, in our society today, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people know this, but physical beauty is really just empowering for some reason. I mean, when you hear about female empowerment, especially as well, it's a big emphasis on them really having a big look when it comes to their physical appearance. I mean, let's go out, for instance, you go out today, you're just going out in the town and you just look, you may see a woman and she has these skinny tight pants on, or yoga pants or whatever, showing her booty, you know what I'm saying? Showing her butt just all out for you to look at. And wearing the tank top shirt or whatever for the looks, for the attention. And for men, this can be a really big pull for a lot of men, obviously. Because the reality is that when it comes to this whole female empowerment thing, is that it's really degrading women, and actuality, it's not really adding value to them. It's actually degrading them into not really fully being up to their full potential by telling them that they should dress like a slut, basically. And that's really the problem with our society today. And that's why now it's such a bigger emphasis on looks and hooking up with people and superficiality in this world today, that it's so many issues with that, man. Like, and people, when they get into relationships in general, some people, it's off just the physical attraction now, which is really sad. They care more about physical appearance than actually the person and who they actually are. And the reality is that in the long run, even in relationships, that it's really the personality that really keeps you in the long run, because looks, your attraction to your partner over time, it naturally, in a way, declines. Of course, you're always going to be connected to them spiritually and internally and all that stuff. But physically wise, yes, of course, you're not going to be as attracted to them long term. And that doesn't mean that you're going to go out and do anything bad, of course. It just means, it's just from being with them for a long time, you just know who they are, you know what I'm saying, outside. It's really about you two exploring the depths of who you are within yourselves. And that's the problem with society today, because that's why personality always wins in the long run, because who you are as a person is going to reflect what people think about you 10, 20, 30 years from now. When people ask about your reputation, it's about your character qualities. It's not about, oh yeah, he was sexy. That guy, yeah, that's a sexy dude right there. And that's what I remember about him. He was just so sexy. And look, there's some people out there that may think like that. And if so, I'm sorry, you may need some help. But in the long run, it's who you are as a person that's always gonna win. And like I was saying, today in our society, there's been a huge push on superficial looks, superficial beauty. You have OnlyFans, you have things on TikTok now, you have Instagram, social media, all these platforms, Pornhub, all these instant gratification hits that we are constantly seeing 24/7. And that's affecting our lives in general, and really setting us up in a bad foundation of what our relationship really truly is and what it looks like. And in this world, man, today, hookups and all this stuff, it's just taking over the world. More people, they would rather just have those one-night stands than actually build something with longevity and something that actually truly matters in the long run. And that's the thing about relationships. In the long run, what makes you stay with your partner is not the physical attraction. It's really not. Sure, that's an initial attraction, but why do you stay with them is because of the qualities, their character, what all they bring to the table. A person with strong characters, morals, and principles is somebody that's always going to be much better than the person who has only one value, and it is based on how they look. That's like a handsome guy trying to walk around and think he can get all the women just because he looks good. And look, maybe he can pull all the women in the world, but does he feel happy within himself? I wouldn't think so, no. I wouldn't think that type of person would really truly feel happy within, because eventually it makes you feel empty. I've heard countless stories, and I'm pretty sure you may have too, of men who have slept with hundreds or thousands of women, and the same goes for females, and they don't feel nothing but emptiness within their souls, because that doesn't feed you up. All it is just instant gratification. It's like when you're done watching a porn video and you feel extremely bad about what you just did, because that's all it is. It's just that pull to make you want to go do it, and once you do it, you regret it, and then life continues on, and you're going to be more miserable and sad. Ladies and gentlemen, value personality in the long run. And like how self-development talked about as well in his video, in the long run, in your relationships, especially, you want to date somebody that you're not going to become blinded by their beauty. You know what I'm saying? Because he talks about, of course, as men, we have another head, and that is our head down here, as we all know. That it's not logical, it's very irrational, and it's all about pleasure. Our penis. Come on now. It's all about that instant gratification and getting our lustful desires fed, basically. And the reality is that if we let that head think, and we don't really think objectively about who this person is and what all they bring to the table, their values, their principles, and we only focus strictly on their looks, everything just comes out of the table pretty much from that point on. Then you're going to be trapped in a situation where you are just with the person for the way they look, than rather their character and their morals and all their principles. In the reality, you wouldn't want a person like that, because a person like that is just going to bring your life down. The type of person like that who only has physical attributes to bring to the table, they have no value, they have no morals, they have no principles. They will go out and probably cheat on you the next day if they wanted to. Just being that honest. But yeah, man, I feel like I'm ranting a lot in this video, and I don't know if I'm all over the place, but I hope you guys are really understanding the concept of what I'm trying to really talk about. I'm just bringing up other things just and adding on to it, you know. But just remember, man, in the long run, yes, you want to find you a nice, pretty, attractive woman, but you want to find you a smart, intelligent woman, a woman that has your same morals and principles in life. Whatever you find very attractive, internally wise, is always going to want in the end. You know, you can go out and get you a nice, attractive woman, but at the same time, you shouldn't worry about trying to get a woman that's a 10 on the outside and a 10 on the inside. All you really have to do is focus on getting a woman that, you know, that's a 7, 8 on the outside and a 10 on the inside. That's all that you really should be focusing on getting, man. It's not about getting the greatest of the looks or the quality. It's about really just getting what's really beneficial for you and what's going to help you grow, especially too long term. How can you both benefit each other? That's what it really matters in the end, man. So yes, personality will always win in the long run. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video today, man. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos each and every single week. Have a good day. Peace.